This was literally not intended to attack or have attacks towards Cory. So please stop the SA allegations towards him. That is not true, and that's not what I said. There was no cheating or pregnancy. There was no editing of messages. Those were literally rumors that they made you guys believe because they were trying to bring traction to their content. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, CoryXKenshin may have just beat the allegations. If you don't remember, yesterday I made a video covering this girl by the name of Panda Ninja XX Official. She's a content creator who ended up dropping this like 6-part series of her past relationship with the popular creator CoryXKenshin, and it's gone extremely viral. 2.6 million, 1.7 million, right? These videos are going absolutely viral, bonkers. She finally released her own like 4-minute video clarifying some of the things. Now, one of the most important things that she clarified was that there was no SA involved in these allegations. For clarification, he did not SA me. Now, this is from a TikTok story. I do not see this. Whenever I ended up making my video, I did not see this. So take this with a grain of salt. Either way, she also ended up confirming this in her 4-minute video, breaking down the situation again, that there was no SA. A lot of people started pushing this narrative because she lumped CoryKenshin in with other past abusers that she had, one of them who SA'd her, and she lumped Cory in this category, which kind of led to people creating this idea that, oh, he SA'd her, as well as this video of him making a very inappropriate joke about doing something to her in her sleep. Now, they both laughed that joke off. They both thought it was pretty funny. Of course, the internet didn't think it was very funny. You know what I mean? Like, there's always a situation where it's like, I think it's funny, and there's like a third guy who's like, I didn't, cancel him, right? That's one of those situations. If you watched my video breaking down everything, I gave my thoughts. A lot of people kind of missed that. They didn't really listen to my thoughts. They just assumed I was like a Cory hater or a Cory meat writer, and that's going to happen regardless. Either way, I kind of gave my thoughts and gave my opinions and basically came to the conclusion that CoryKenshin was a F-boy, right? Some guy who, you know, liked this girl, maybe said a few things, rizzed her up quite a little bit so he could get in her pants. And then whenever, you know, the time came to be in a relationship or whatnot, or further the relationship further than just, you know, friends with benefits or whatever, he wasn't really down with all that. That's kind of what my conclusion came to. And she was very upset about it and ended up dropping that 6-part series that was freaking spanning 30 minutes, like my last video. Now, there was a fake Twitter account going around called Panda Ninja XX_. It's very easy to mistake this for being the real one, as this is the original Panda Ninja XX. She has since protected her posts. Earlier today and even last night, her account was up. Unfortunately, she has closed down the account. They are locked now, so you have to be a follower to see it. Either way, the fake account ended up getting deleted, right? If you've seen this account floating around, you most likely have seen some of the things where this account is pretending to be her, saying, I made everything up, it's all fake, it's all fake. Again, I don't think that CoryKenshin necessarily did anything like horrifically bad, but the things that she was showing were indeed not fake. A lot of it was, again, her opinions and her thoughts on the situation, how she felt about it, right? I disagree with her. I don't think that he's a bad guy. I just think he's kind of a douche. But that stuff wasn't fake, right? So there was a fake account that was created to try to discredit her and make it seem like she was psychotic and doing this all for clout. And of course, that account is now deleted. Now, it's kind of hard to find some of the tweets that this account posted before it ended up getting deleted and ended up coming out as being a troll, being fake. This account said, I have no words. I'm so sorry for the lies about this whole situation. Though the DMs are real, it is not Cory. It was another ex before Cory. I was just so upset how our relationship ended. No, I didn't cheat on him. We just had some issues. I'm trying to process my trauma. Again, this is a fake account, so this is just really weird all around, right? Again, I've kind of given my thoughts on Cory, I've given my thoughts on this Panda Ninja chick, but for someone to make a fake account to essentially try to put Cory in the clear is just not a good look. Like, if they're a CoryKenshin fan, It's just stupid, it's just silly, and it takes away from like the actual situation, you know, whether it's Panda Ninja or whether it's Cory giving his side of the allegations in the story. To just have a fake account come in the mix and just start throwing out random nonsense is a dumb look, just like the people who were, you know, claiming that Cory SA'd her, because these are dumb things to say. These are horrific allegations, and to muddy the water, to poison the well in this way by just creating fake accounts or spreading fake rumors or just kind of jumping to conclusions is not the best way to handle this. Either way, we're going to jump over here to her 4-minute video that she dropped earlier. It says, for clarity, she literally dropped this video 2 hours ago, and here it goes.
Really want to make this clear that, and this is very important, I'm saying this literally with all my heart, this was never about defaming Cory at all. It literally was me venting about something that happened to me in the past that did hurt me.
And that kind of answers it, right? That's kind of my point. This whole thing was just to vent, to get some stress off about some past drama. Again, I think this whole thing was just some bad relationship drama. And personally, I don't think it's that serious. I think, of course, if you play women, you know, manipulate women to get in their pants and stuff, is pretty bad. But he's definitely not on par with some of the other pretty horrific people that we've seen be exposed in recent years, right?
I felt at that moment that I wanted to share with people that may have similar experiences like I did. And that's basically it. So basically,
now that makes me wonder, when she said that there are other people out there, other women, was that lying? Was she serious? Nobody else has come out so far. So of course, if more people do, I will update you. But her saying that kind of is iffy. Like, she's like, I just wanted to say something in case other people do. But she already told us before that she knew there were other people. So yeah, weird.
what I'm going to show you now is everything pertaining to the situation. As proof, this was literally not intended to attack or have attacks towards Cory. So please stop the SA allegations towards him. That is not true, and that's not what I said.
So there we go. There we have it. To me, that is the most important part. CoryKenshin did not SA this woman. That's the most important part. You can think he is a douche for taking advantage of this chick, or for you know, flirting with her a little too much, getting her in her feels so that he could get in her pants, and then, you know, not want a relationship. You can think whatever you want about that situation. To me, the biggest thing is that he did not SA this girl. He's clear. He's clear to me. That's all I care about. Honestly, say what you want about me. Say that I'm a bad guy. He didn't SA anyone. He didn't take advantage of someone physically. It is what it is.
There was no cheating or pregnancy. There was no editing of messages. Those were literally rumors that they made you guys believe because they were trying to bring traction to their content. Oh, other creators or whoever was trying to say something or do something. I literally said, and I'm emphasizing this because people keep thinking that this is what I wanted and this is not what I wanted. But I literally was not looking for follows or attention or any clout. I literally just posted it just from my experience and to heal from my experience. I just want to address the fake messages that have been going around, or tweets or whatever it is that people are editing, and they're fake. If it's anything outside my TikTok, they're fake. People.
Yeah, I mean, we all figured that. Luckily, people did figure out that that was a fake account. Obviously created in bad faith to kind of discredit this chick. Again, I don't think that what she's saying about Cory is like 100% true. I don't think Cory's a horrible guy, but I also think she's allowed to like have her opinion and how she felt about this situation. And by having a fake account, some person who just is pretending to be her, posting nonsense to discredit her, doesn't really help anyone, right?
We're obviously taking that so they could bring traction to their channel. if it's anything that I need to talk about, it's going to be on my channel only, and that's it. I gave what I had to clear up the false allegations against Cory, and that content creators made up is not fair to him or me.
Good thing I didn't cover those fake tweets. I covered what she posted. I gave my thoughts, and there we have it, my friends.
Because it was not about that at all. If it's not dropped on my TikTok, please, 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 it's not legit. And not for me. Anything on Twitter pertaining to the situation at all is not legit. If you need to refer to my TikTok and it's not for attention, but literally to verify, I have no friends involved in this. It's my experience, y'all. People who claim to be friends, unless said by me, are just looking for attention. And that's basically it. Literally making rumored lies is crazy to me, because it's likely trolls and creators making this a trend. Like, literally, that's exactly what's happening. And people are literally editing, making false messages.
Where did that music come from? It scared me.
Fake
Why is this here?
And false claims. So please be aware of that. Please.
Okay. So I'm going to mute it here because I don't want to get a copyright strike for that music. She says, now y'all know this is a screen recording on my iPhone. Everything showed y'all is the same crap, so let's move on to the next stuff. So she's showing Cory's Xbox account. CoryKenshin 2 offline with the Master Chief picture. 87 friends, following 30,000 followers. Chose the games he's last played. Subscribe to CoryKenshin on YouTube. There's a screen recording of her scrolling through the messages that she showed in the other videos. I don't know this person, but people kept saying we were friends. We're not. This is someone who also was going viral on Twitter, basically, saying she does this crap every year. Wait, for real? It's on Twitter. You can scroll back, but apparently old girl was asking people to edit the screenshot. She dropped an audio of her admitting she was also into Cory's sleep thingy, had a sideman while dating Cory and tried to play it off. Cory finally got tired of her and cut her off. It was just leaking Cory whole friend group numbers, and even has SA Accusations herself. Now again, I don't think like this chick is completely innocent. I'm not going to defend her. But again, I think that people like this who are like muddying the water, just saying nonsense and getting it to go viral because they think like it's going to make Cory look good, are kind of hurting the situation, because it's taking away from the actual claims, actual evidence, actual people involved in the situation who can give like truthful information. And they're just kind of like, hey, like, I know Cory too, and this girl's a liar. I don't have proof though. You know, like that's 10 times worse than what this chick is doing. And as you can see right here, Panda Ninja XX_, that's the fake account that I showed you guys. You can see that they changed it all to this like picture of this guy. It says, I really sorry for making my silly joke. I upset Twitter degens. Stay upset, not my problem. Joined July 2025. If that wasn't obvious that like this account was fake and created just to do this. Either way, they say go support Cory, pre-order MWM Volume 2, Monsters We Make. And this account just basically crashed out and then ended up deleting their account. There we have it, my friends. In my opinion, CoryKenshin beat the allegations. To me, the biggest allegation was the potential SA. Now that she cleared that up, I don't give a rat's booty, right? I don't give a rat's cake, because to me, I don't care about people's relationship drama. I don't care if a guy kind of led you on, you know, he got to mess around with you, he made a silly joke with you that you both laughed at consensually and you both thought was funny, and then you post it 5 years later and say it was creepy, but then you also say he didn't SA you, so it was just dumb. I don't care about any of that. CoryKenshin is innocent. To me, at least, right? You're more than allowed to think that he's a bad guy still or hate him for whatever. And this surely has probably damaged his reputation to someone, at least, right? Personally, again, as someone who was never really a fan of him, I thought he was a funny guy. I've seen some of his videos, they're pretty funny. I don't think he's a bad guy. And I'm glad that some of the things got cleared up. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think down below. Bye.